Hi everybody, hello, welcome to Magnolias in downtown Norfolk. I'm Amy.
I'm Kate, actually on camera.
Here she is, in real life time.
I'm not hiding. Look at that.
Today we actually get Kate to stand on camera and
Well,
say
you know.
hello. And if you're jumping on today, you can hear all about her birthday day, because I didn't hear about her birthday day either.
Well, it wasn't super eventful. I just wanted a relaxing day, so I went and worked at the bakery. Because I can work remotely, so I
Sounds like you were working at the bakery.
Yeah, I
You were
worked.
sitting at the bakery to
Nancy
do
called
your
me
work.
out. She was like, because I was with my sister, she's like, they've been talking more than they've been working. Nancy, shh. But yeah, we went and we sat at the bakery and worked. And I got our first course almost finished, so I'm really excited about that.
Yay.
And then my sister and I ran some errands around town, just like, woo, fun. And then I went with her to pick up my nieces from school and from daycare, so that way they could give me my birthday present, which was so cute. And it included a box of unicorn mac and cheese, which is like the best.
Oh, really?
thing. Yeah, it was really funny. So,
Oh, cute.
yeah, so that was my day. And then my husband and I got carry out and sat at home and watched, what is the movie called? The Menu.
Never heard of it.
Real weird suspense thriller movie. And went to bed early because I was tired.
It is the middle of the week, so
Because
I
I'm
suppose
old
that's all
now.
you can do.
Yeah, because I'm old now. But we kind of celebrated on Sunday, so it was like a bonus. Yeah. So that was my fun day of excitement.
I'm glad to hear it. So
Yeah.
if you're jumping on today, we're going to do some gorgeous greenery today. There are lots of lovely green pieces, plus some restock items that I know you're going to want to know about. Mm-hmm. The restocks yesterday are going out the door like crazy. We did restock those decorative orbs yesterday.
The dried orb bags.
Right.
Yes.
Exotic. So if you're looking for them, they're called exotic dried orbs. Is what
Dried
the title.
exotic orbs
Is
bag.
it that
Yeah.
way? Is it that way or the word exotic?
The word
Or-
exotic. Hi, Linda. Hi, Judy. Janet, Patty, Lisa,
Hi, everyone.
Karen, Linda, Jan, Barb. I did have a great birthday. Thank you. Kathy and Nancy. And oh my, yes, everyone is hopping on this morning. So, Lorraine's coming on Saturday.
Oh, good.
Great.
We'll
We
be
can't
here,
wait to
Lorraine.
see you.
Saturday is our spring open house. Lorraine
Yes.
got the memo. I hope you did too. So if you're
Yep.
local, come enjoy some food, some drinks, some snackies. I guess it's not food, it's chocolate.
Little
sugar.
chocolates and
Chocolate and
slushies and just a little snack, but it's mostly going to be
That's
just
the
a fun day. And we are going to be hiding. This is for in-store people only. On Saturday is the sale. That's not even yet announced. But on Saturday, we're going to hide Easter eggs, golden Easter eggs, with vouchers for gift cards in them,
There
up
we
to
go.
$50. So if you're local and you can come in on Saturday, you can take advantage of that. And if you're not local, you'll have to wait till Sunday when the sale will be available online, and then you can shop it there. We kind of go back and forth between giving the sale online first and giving it in-store first, and we're doing in-store first for this particular event. So
We are. It's going to be a beautiful day here in town, and there's going to be a lot going on downtown if you want to come
Yes.
hang out and see what else is happening
Oh, it says
on our
Mom
avenue.
sounds far away. I wonder.
Okay, well here's...
Can you scooch out and check if it's
to
not
see.
muted?
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm muted.
How does it feel to be 26? The same as 25. It doesn't feel much different.
Okay, maybe I am here now. There, I'm going.
Hear it
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it looks
It
like
might
it's
have been
fine.
muted because I think I muted my mom's microphone last night and forgot to unmute her microphone. I'm pretty sure.
Rude.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know what was going on last night. It wasn't working very well. Like my equipment wasn't working, so I'm sorry.
Sherry's like, yes, I'm old now. 26 officially puts me out of the range for Leonardo DiCaprio's girlfriend.
Oh.
So I have officially old.
You've
I'm
aged out.
officially old. I'm
You've
aged out. Ain't that the truth? Too old for Leo. Well, it's all downhill from here, ladies.
Oh, funny. Funny. So some of the fun new things that have restocked that we were going to show you today, our favorite gray, the only gray bendy vine that I've ever gotten in. This is a 650 branch. It's the twig vine in gray. It's 30 inches.
I changed the name from
Changed
the tag.
it?
It's called Gray Twig Bendy Vine.
It's a fun one, and we had it. It's been gone for a little while. I nabbed it back in again. This is me shaping a piece up, but it does look like this. And you can wind it around and through trays. Probably my top pick for trays because it's got a very sturdy center piece here, it'd be a little harder to use this to bind stems together,
Yeah,
but it
it's too
sure
thick.
adds interest when you're doing designs, like how I could lay it into this piece.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a restock. And the candles are back. The poured glass candles, we just keep selling out
Is
of
anyone
them.
else having sound issues?
Oh,
Let me know.
okay. I'm still talking.
We'll see.
It looks like it's still registering.
Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I tried my birthday gift to myself. Suzanne said, your hair looks amazing. I tried it's from the 90s, Conair hot rollers.
Oh, really?
Where like it warms up the rollers in the little thing. And
Heated rollers in the case?
my sister was like, I used that in the 90s. I was like, well, I'm using it now.
Did you buy a new one?
Yeah, I bought a new one.
One would think I would have one somewhere in my
You'd
house.
think this one's maybe less of a fire hazard.
I used to have them with the velvet rollers.
Yeah, my sister thought that was hilarious. I have the hot roller. She was like, I used that in the 90s. I was like, well,
There we are. We're using them again.
Here we are.
Whatever is 90s is in again.
Yeah, it's
right
coming
now.
back
Yeah,
around.
it's coming back.
Hi, Marcia. Thank you. Yes. So, what is this thing?
So this is a little spray that is a base. Now, the focus of the weekend sale is all about spring. What I have on the table and all around me is things that you would call every day. I would use this every day of the year.
Is that a restock wild rose?
It's a restock wild rose.
Fabulous.
It's a pretty farmhouse kind of concept. This is a spray that starts out like this. So you could use it as a vase drop-in.
Susan has her heated roller stashed away.
Ooh, and it is $12.50. This one is really shapeable, and it has this particular soft green leaf. So if I hold it up to the camera, you can see how many petals are in the bloom. It's a wild rose with little buds, little pieces of plastic fern, but also silk eucalyptus and silk leaves of different types. A very muted color compared to the bright green. So you can see how pretty that muted tone is. So I was just sort of shaping it to use it if I had a tray in front of me with my candles. This would be a great tray filler, and you could add color or go with the no color concept, which is what we're doing here. And this set of 3 poured glass candles nestles in between them perfectly. These are the candles that we keep getting in because there's nothing better that I've found that I like as much. They're 3-inch candles that come as 5, 6, and 7 inches in height, if that's correct.
Those look very white,
These look very white.
not cream.
Okay. Well, I think they're the same ones we always get, but I don't have
think
another
so.
set.
They look whiter. So I don't know if it's maybe just the batch, the wax is different.
Okay.
But they look
We ordered the same thing again.
They look whiter than the photo I have online.
But when you flip between those two photos,
yeah, obviously when it's lit, it's going to be a little bit more golden. But I think this batch of wax is a little bit whiter and less cream. So
it
FYI.
could be. The sizes of the white are the same as the sizes of the gray behind me. Can you see how pretty those are up on the back? So this is the gray look, and basically the candle's
called
the same.
smoke.
Smoke, sorry, thank you. The candle's the same on the inside, the glass is the color. So this gives you a smoked gray glass effect versus the clear effect, and they're the same price, $79.50 for the set of 3, which is actually a set of 4 items because you get 1, 2, 3 candles plus the remote. They operate with double or AAA batteries, and each candle takes 3 AAA batteries off on timer. They do have a timer setting, and the remote also has the timer feature on it. So you can either turn the timer on the candle itself physically, or use the remote to set the timer as well. $79.50.
Yeah, love those. So
those.
restocked. Finally, those are just going. We just keep restocking.
We just
them.
keep reordering
Yep,
them.
we just keep getting it. So if it sells out again, have no fear. We will just try to always keep those in stock.
So basically that's what I've done here as my tray design. The $12.50 wild rose stem layered with the $6.50 gray bendy branch. And those two pieces together just make a really pretty farmhouse kind of look, but you could certainly add your color.
And
so
those
these
are
all
restocks.
basic pieces that give you a good starting point, and you can get creative from there, because I know you're all real creative, right?
Well, yeah.
Here's another fun one. Let me shape this. If it comes in the box looking a little squished like this, you've got to do your magic.
Or it might be like folded on the end.
Might be.
Yep.
You've got to do your magic. This is $32.50. It's the geranium mixed foliage piece, so it's very similar to the other one, but the greens on this are a true fresh green, not that soft green. And it's meant to be a door swag sort of shape. So if I hold it up to the camera, see the little loop on the top, and it tapers from wide to narrow. If I shape it out, here you can see the geranium leaf, the geranium bloom. There's some plastic little fern. It's a great starting point if you want to layer more stems on top of it. It certainly looks good with a bow. And if you lift it and separate all the pieces, it'll look much, much fuller. That's kind of the key. Just get it all separated out. So just showing you some fun basic pieces that are here or just restocked or new, because I know that sometimes these little special basics get overlooked. We don't mean to overlook them. We just get excited about all the colorful stuff. And Jane's been designing these into different door swags. So she hasn't used them all up though. I wanted to make sure we showed you before they were gone. There we go, $32.50 for the geranium piece here. And looks like there's room to add in tulips would be really cute. Iris would be cute. The larkspur delphinium pieces would be pretty. Trail your ribbon through there. That would look really full if we trailed ribbon. So that one is a basic piece ready to go to your house. And if you used it on a table and a tray, you could give it plenty of curves. It would also work as a tray design.
Yeah,
Let's try that here too. Just curl the ends, bring it back around itself. It would fit in an oval or a round shape and become a great tray piece. Sometimes you just don't want to buy lots of components. Things like this get you a long ways to started without having to buy a lot of items.
Cute. Very fun.
Okay, that's a good door one. Door swag. And our greens.
I like versatile stuff. That's
Versatile
always
is
really
good.
nice.
Greens that are super basic. This is a great looking piece. What is this one called? The Arrow Ivy.
Yep.
And the Arrow Ivy, this is a bush shape that I've already shaped out. Is it a bush or is it a...
Bush.
Yeah, it's an 18-inch bush, but it's a perfect piece for a drop-in. So as this goes in a vase, it would be... let me grab this vase here. It would be a good starting point.
So it's $16.50 for the bush.
Design.
You might have noticed I have the arrow leaf or arrow ivy wreath at my house, which I think we still have one
I should
or
have brought
two
that over.
of.
We might have a couple of the wreaths. They're very limited.
Yeah, and we have a
But
garland.
This piece could have tulips and florals added into it and just use this to fill the drop-in and add all the stems, and this can be your leaves. Very simple, only $16.50, and if you look close at all the little bitty wired pieces, every piece here you can take the wire and curl it around your finger and give it a little bit of a spiral if you want to give it some dimension.
Not
So
outdoor safe.
that is a good point. Yeah,
Yep, this
you're right.
one is paper wrapped, so you don't want to put that outside. It'll disintegrate.
So that's a good basic drop-in. Now its matching friend here is the $39.50 garland. I just took this off our fireplace mantle so that you can
Pretty.
see it. This one's nicely shaped for $39.50. It has, I think it's 6
5
feet.
foot.
5? Okay.
Yep, 5 foot. I would say it shapes out to 10, 12 inches wide if you want it. It depends on
the
if you like it
fullness?
more dense, then you won't shape the leaves out as far. If you want it airy, then you could really stretch it and make it a more airy, larger design.
That is true. It's been done, we've done different things with it, like twisted it with other colorful floral garlands, because this is so much little wire bendy pieces in there. If you lay another garland into it, these can twist over the top. It becomes its own mechanics to secure something else into the vine.
Yeah.
So 3 components that match each other: a wreath that is this size, but I don't have it in front of me, a drop-in that's $16.50, and the garland for $39.50.
Pretty.
In that bright, good color combo going into summer. This is a great combo for looking summery coming up.
I love
soon.
variegated. I feel like the high contrast, it's just
That's what looks good.
Perfect.
Exactly. And our eucalyptus behind us is the top of the line, absolutely natural looking eucalyptus. Should talk about what's behind me next. We carry Natural Touch Euc. If I hold this in front of the camera, the eucalyptus garland on the mantle is all round leaves, just like this. And it matches this segment, but this pick for $18.50 has a combination of 2 sprigs of round and 1 sprig of the long leaf.
It's a mix. So
And that's
this one
unusual.
is called the Natural Touch Mixed Eucalyptus Spray. So there's two terms for it. There's Natural Touch and Real Touch. It's the same thing. So some of them are called Natural Touch, some of them are Real Touch, but it's all the same idea.
So you can see when I'm bending the branches, I'm just giving everything a little bit of a break from the straightness and giving everything a kink. When you do that, it makes the stem look so much fuller. It pops all the leaves apart and gives you a much fuller look. Look how much that looks much better. I'm not going to cut the stem here, but I will bend it and drop it in the space so you can see how it hangs. Because of the product, it does have a nice drape to it. So for wedding work here at the store, we use a lot of this for weddings. The garlands, people love these for weddings. Do you know how much the garland is? Because the tag's kind of buried.
I do.
The garland's
The garland's $55, and it's a 5-foot piece. And then we have a candle ring for $39, and then we have a giant wreath that's 24 inches, and that's $139. So these are the top of the line if you want the nicest of the nice stems that will definitely fool the eye. That is the collection for you.
And these stems are quite tall. Are they about 30 inches tall? 32. So the full length stem is 32, which is nice for taller vases. Beautiful. I recommend 3 pieces if you're going to fill a vase out.
At least.
That's what it would need. This vase, by the way, is really a pretty one. I don't have this at my house, but it should be. $29.50 for the Norma Weave vase. Norma, like the name. Only $29.50, and it weighs a lot. This is painted, but it has a fun pattern on it, and it is a pottery piece, so it's definitely weighty. Love the look of it. Now, if you're not into the modern black and white style, I
feel like that could go to farmhouse.
That could go to farmhouse, but this one definitely is farmhouse. Let's show you this one. Look at this.
Yeah.
This is farmhouse. So the look of the farmhouse design, I'm going to put this behind your head here, is the cute little, this is the time of the year where we want to use watering cans. And the watering can is recently
Is the watering
arrived.
can online? I don't think it is.
It isn't? It's
no,
$44.50.
I didn't have a photo for it. Do you have your phone?
Yep, I do.
Here. Let's just take care of that right now, shall we?
You're going to be able to take a photo right there?
If you can take a photo, actually, if you're able to squeeze out and just snap a photo, look at this is live. This is what we have to do. There you go. Just snap a little photo. I'll just scooch to the side here.
Okay.
So the watering can we just got in, it's $44.50. Obviously, I'll get it online right now, which is always helpful. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm not a fast photographer like you. I think I got your jacket in the picture.
That's fine. We can always do more later.
So what I wanted to do, I'm not paying attention to what's online. I'm just bringing you stuff, guys.
90% of stuff is online.
Bringing you the stuff.
Sometimes things squeak by.
It's a good looking piece. So I'm always looking for watering cans. I don't know why it's so hard to find them. It absolutely was this year. We were looking all over market because I just wanted some watering cans. So I have one. I kind of got some pictures, but this is the only actual watering can. You got it? And it has a nice vintage, it's not so bright and shiny. So the notch on the top is about, I'd say 4x2, not a very big opening. This is a pre-made drop-in that we made here. It's a floral design called All Greens Drop-In for $77. It's 22 inches tall, so you could put this drop-in in this black vase, for instance. This is considered a vase drop-in. I'll show you how that looks. Perfect for in this vase. And you could also try it in the watering can and then use it as the base to add in your color. It's going to come with this extra piece of bendy vine deliberately so that you could wind the vine into your glass vase if you wanted to. But in this case, I'm just going to use it to sort of decoratively attach it and go around the spout of the watering can. This will look good. There you go. You get the idea. So it's a cute little piece. Now this does have one of the eucalyptus stems that I just showed you in there. One of those little stems with extra fern and springerei fern, maidenhair fern. So you've got a nice mix of different greenery, and the bendy vine just kind of gives it some wildness. That's always helpful. So cute combination. The watering can's only $44.50 if you're looking for something fun like that. It is.
That's not going to be my favorite to ship because it's odd shaped.
Because it's odd. Well, that'll be your challenge
we will
for shipping.
make do.
Good. Well, I know you can.
Yeah.
Another fun one that will fit in here, I think. Well, though I didn't try this one. Maybe it won't fit.
We'll see.
This is a little bit full, perhaps. And
Well, this needs to be short.
Needs to be shorter
I personally like this one.
because it's airier.
Well, that and it has Real Touch stems in it, so it is a more luxury product because it has the Real Touch maidenhair, the Real Touch eucalyptus, that nice springberry bush is just so airy and pretty. So I like the natural touch stuff. This one I think is still pretty, but yeah, I feel like that one needs to be more of a low really in there.
So this one would be a little bit big. So this is the all greens for 77. This is called the mixed greens for 84, and it's brighter green. It does have some dusty, but it has a lot of bright.
Much fuller.
There we go. So that fits in the watering can. Also fits in a vase. It would be nice in a little pot. Because it is as full, it could just sit in a small planter also.
I think that looks cute in there.
It could stand to have some spiky little daffodils, some tulips, some cute little spiky stems would be cute,
it's a nice
colorful.
base.
It is a good base. And I'm really thinking right now for green, we're at that transitional time.
Craving green. It's
We
dead out
we don't
here.
have anything green. It's all, we're looking outside.
Especially just coming back from Mexico. Everything here
there's
is
no green.
gray and sad.
We just aren't, we are
Even
probably,
yesterday it was gloomy.
probably a good month at least
Probably.
away from green.
Boo.
Sorry to say it's Nebraska, and we've lived here forever, so we know how it goes. It's true. Okay, a couple more fun things. If you're doing a planter at your house, do you have any real plants? Maybe that's a good segue. If you have a real plant and it needs a little decorative cover, here's a couple fun ones for you. These little woven guys, ready to go. This is $19.50 for the small corn straw basket and $23.50 for the large corn straw basket. I don't know what corn straw is, but there it is.
Here we are.
So in my tape measure, is there by chance one on your cart? I don't know if we could get that lucky. That'd be great.
No, of course not.
No
I
tape
don't
measure.
see one over there. Poof, poof.
This is a
I
6-inch.
have measurements though, I'm sure.
This is a 6-inch pot cover, and this is a 10. Just looking at it.
Oh, I don't have measurements.
Okay. Let me see if there's a tape measure. I don't see one. We'll add them later.
Yeah.
This to me looks like it's going to cover your 6-inch pot, your 10-inch pot. She'll update the size information
It
shortly.
had one size for both of them, and that's not right.
Nope, that's true.
That is not right.
They are specifically for something that you're going to be able to add your planted pot into them. They're a lightweight basket. They're flexible and soft. So I wouldn't glue like design foam into these and design in them. I would use them to cover a plastic container
Or if
that
you have
does have
real
the foam.
plants and you want them to sit in a prettier basket, textural is really big right now. So having a little texture is all the rage.
It is. I guess you could do one of these in there too. Actually,
Yeah, you
just
could.
bending it down would fit and have it be a little accent on your bookcase or underneath the bottom shelf of your entry bench or something like that too.
Yeah.
Cute little pot covers. They work good for
I like
somebody.
those. I like those a
But
lot.
they're new, and I thought I better show you all the newness. These are restocked. They run out all the time. $9.50 for the eucalyptus bush and green gray. So talk about a basic, inexpensive, outdoor safe eucalyptus bush. This one, if you want to use it outside, absolutely fine. It's light colored already, so it does potentially look to be a faded color sooner than bright green, just as a caveat for outdoor safe. But it is only $9.50, so that's what makes it a great candidate for outdoor use, and that pretty dusty color appeals to so many people. Same as this one, also in the dusty family. We often use these together in centerpieces. If you're a DIYer, these are two basic things that we cut up often. And this piece, I don't have
the
the
Maddie
number.
Maidenhair bush for $14.50.
14, okay, great. It is just tiny little kind of baby tears look to it. And that is good to mix with succulents, by the way, if you want to design and cut this up to do that kind of mix and match. This is the perfect
You can keep
look
the
for
extras in your treasure box.
that. Oh yeah, we talked about that the other day, didn't we?
Treasure box of your extra
Yeah.
pieces.
Let's talk about this restock. I know a lot of you got one of these when they were first in. This is that beautiful blush face. Isn't that pretty? And the discussion about how it photographs online, the blushing bottle vase. I'm pretty happy with that picture
Yeah, I
online.
think the photo's good.
I think we redid that photo actually because I had been emailing a few people pictures, but $59.50 for this vase. Do you have the height on that one?
I bet I do. It is 18 inches tall by 5 by 5.
Oh, good. Okay. It's got a very small neck to it.
Glue.
I do have glue hanging off me. So it doesn't need much. It doesn't need much to look great. This is a $45.50 bundle of Italian ruscus leaves.
I don't know if that's online.
Not online?
Because it's big, Mom.
Well, it definitely doesn't.
Oh, it is
cover
online,
shipping.
but it says pickup only.
I think you could certainly ship it.
Okay, I'll put a disclaimer
If
on
you're
that
fine
one.
with that it's going to be bent to ship.
This one, yeah, it has to be bent fully over to ship because they don't.
But
have
it is
boxes for
3 stems. Whoops, there goes the tag. Make sure I put that back on there. Don't want to lose tags. 3 stems, and they are wired, and you can separate them individually. They're staggered in height. Or if you want to use this really large look to take up some nice tall space on your fireplace hearth, for instance, this is a very pretty combo in here. The gray-green of the ruscus is pretty with the blush. The height of it is perfect, and the scale of it with the vase, perfect. So $45.50 for the bundle, and as you can see, it's just 3 stems. You can disassemble them. I like the look.
Online.
Okay.
But it will come bent
Yes,
pretty
bent
far over. Yeah.
And
you'll
they
just have to
are-
reshape it.
They're going to pop right back. And then my pick of something to do to accent. Sorry, get ready. Here it comes. This with no tag either. Do you know what this
Sage
one's called?
button fern for
Perfect.
$19.50.
Drape it in there. It has a short little stem. I buy this one all the time. This is one of my faves. I use it in my white wreath at home. Draping it here at the store off of the edge of tall vases is really how people are enjoying and seeing it here. So that's a good little base accent to put no matter what you put in your vase. That looks great with
We've
it.
carried that one for a while and restocked it because it's just a really nice.
Well, it's a good
piece.
value, and you know what? I tried to buy a plant like this and I killed it. I should just take this home and put it back in the pot.
And stick it in the dirt.
You can mix this with succulents also. It looks
Yeah.
great mixed with succulents. Okay, so the other new thing, this is technically a restock because we have had it, but we haven't had it lately. It's $12.50 for the mixed foliage and fern bush, if that is what you call that one. So it's like a big combination of leaves and bendy vine. I'll show you here close up. You can see that the twig is wrapped. So it's a paper wrapped piece. I would not use it outside. But with
That
the
one's $17.50. That's a
Is
7,
it?
not a 2.
oh, $17.50.
So I was like, that doesn't seem right. It's a 7, not a 2.
So when you're messing with this thing, which is so much fun to work with, what I like to do is kind of just use my finger and give it a spin, couple of coils, and that adds, it takes away the straightness. If you just pop a couple of spirals in here intermittently, you don't have to spiral all of them, but it looks so much better when you do. And then this piece is great to blend with other items. So add your stems to this drop-in. Use the branches to shape and control the placement of your other stems because it's nice, sturdy wire. So you can really get some good shape out of it. And plus, you can wire things together with it.
I renamed it the bendy stem.
Bendy
so
stem?
we must have figured that out last time.
It's a bendy stem. Okay, so it has a new title. That works. So that's a
Mixed
piece
foliage.
that's so tall you can't see it.
Bendy stem.
There you go. Does that help to take a look at it in here? It's very light and airy, but it's
That
got
one
that
needs
nice
a nice
contrast.
new photo too.
Does it?
Yeah.
We better make sure
Got
we
a
do
whole
that.
list of things I want to photograph.
Okay.
Alas.
Want to talk about the wreath behind you?
Yes, the asparagus fern wreath is another natural touch. Let me find it here so I can tell you how much. I believe it's, $95 for the asparagus fern wreath. This is a great one for DIY just because it is on a grapevine base, so you can easily poke stems into it.
It's actually kind
Very
of an
easy.
angel vine base.
Oh, okay.
Because it's very fine, smaller than grapevine. But it's true, you can insert stems into that type of piece if you've ever messed with it before. We do have the garland coming back in soon, so
Oh,
watch for the restock on the matching garland and the matching bush of fern.
Yeah, because it's
So
really pretty.
I kind of was making sure I showed you this as a heads up. Hopefully by the weekend we're going to have all that in the system, and it is a regular priced greenery item that looks so beautiful with all the spring and summer florals. You're going to enjoy that. as a good filler, but this wreath is just soft and pretty. So if you're into just basic color, that's going to do it for you. Another new item. Have we talked about these candlesticks before?
Yeah, I think we have.
So are they a
Is
restock?
it outdoor safe? Yes, that one would be outdoor safe.
The wreath? Yeah, that would be great. These look so pretty with the smoke candles. Isn't that something? How the color just pops off of the wood. The candlesticks are sold individually, but in 3 sizes. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3 sizes. Again, those smoke candles are sold as a set with a remote for $79.50 for the smoke candles. And if you like the look of the candlesticks, whoops, let's stagger them here. Then the small one
So we have
is
a 8-inch, a 10-inch, and a 12-inch. They are sold separately, so if you just need 2, you can pick 2 sizes. Obviously 3 together is really nice, and they're tall and narrow, so it's a little bit easier to kind of coordinate those all together. So pretty.
And the gray wash color on the candlestick itself is a paint over natural wood. So it's mango wood, kind of looks like my table.
Yeah, it does.
Mango wood with a gray wash. And the plate on the top is 3 inches, so that's why they're absolutely perfect for the candle holder. But it also looks great with an orb. Boy, this guy should be on sale. He's got a flaw.
Oh yeah, he does. We better put him on sale.
This is a, I don't know how many are remaining, but this is a woven orb that is going to be discounted. I don't know what got on him. This is a pretty piece that has a matching base.
That's the medium. That's 5 inches.
Okay, and there's other sizes?
Yeah, there's 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. 4, 5, and 6 inch. So you can pick
Good deal.
one of each, or you can pick whatever sizes you need.
Well, I liked how the wicker part matches the color of the wood, and if you want to blend black in with that, it is a great way to tie it all together. Speaking of orbs, these are restocked. I don't know if we had talked about those. Just your basic decorator element. There's 2 sizes.
Yes, so the smallest 6.5 inches for $25.50, and the largest 8.5 inches for $32.50. It's called the Modern Black Orb.
Nothing unusual about them, but they're so helpful for doing tray designs. And as you can see when they're on the fireplace, just a good element for display. And when we're doing our modern looks with wood and black metal, these pieces are super good looking together.
Yeah, they are.
So I like all of that arranged together. If you're doing that modern look at your house, that would do the trick for sure. Just got to keep it in stock. So we want to tell you right away when they show up before everyone has figured it out. You should be the first to know.
Yeah.
Since you're watching every day and let you know
That's the best way to do it, is just go live and say, look at all the new stuff or the restock stuff.
Here it is.
Because we're getting tons of new stuff. And you must have showed the Dried Exotics bag that we restocked. Everyone was waiting on those. And we shipped quite a few out this morning already, so everyone's taking full advantage of that.
I didn't have one. There's not one close to me to
I'll drop a
show
link.
you, but
You can see it. We added a new color.
the blue is really a pretty color, and it's nice, rich royal blue. So that was fun to have in because I don't know why I didn't buy it in the first place, but now we have it. And blue is still a strong color. I have it at my home. Little eucalyptus orb is $12. He is a 6-inch eucalyptus ball. As another basic green item, both in a tray, if you're designing orbs and different things together in a tray, this is a nice texture mix, but he can sit just fine with your candlesticks on top of candle holders also. And hey, $12 is a great price. There's only a couple left, but it was blending with my theme, so I picked him up off the shelf too. I thought you might like that. This is a one of only 3 from what I'm seeing, if you were wondering on that. Okay, I think I've shown all the things around me. Did I forget anything? I'm looking because I had it high and low. Nope, we found it all. Tomorrow we've got some more fun candlesticks to show you, and with any luck, today the truck that is still not arriving, that's supposed to show up.
Yeah, what the heck?
We called, it's out for delivery. We have a whole nother semi full of springy decor coming back in.
Great.
So more spring restocks showing up supposedly today, and I'll tell you about them tomorrow at noon. Fingers crossed for sure. I know. Now that we have a spring open house this weekend, we really want those trucks here quick.
Yeah, right.
I know you do too.
I better drop a link to the spring open house if you haven't seen the info on that. It is happening in-store only on Saturday and online only on Sunday. So we're not doing the sale, which we haven't announced yet. We're not doing the sale at both at the same time because it's super overwhelming here at the store.
It becomes a hardship on a day when our
Yes.
customers are filling the store to try to pull the orders off the sales floor.
Yes, and we
So
don't want
that's
to take
why we do
anything out
that.
of anyone's basket. So we have it in store only on Saturday for those that can come in and shop locally.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to have an Easter egg hunt, and if you find the golden egg, we'll have I think 10 gift cards up to $50 hiding in the store. And if you find an egg, you can say, "Look, and
Yep.
we'll give you a gift
So
card."
there's more than one golden egg, and
Yeah.
there's gift cards in them. So if you want to come and like Lorraine, you could actually come down and meet Lorraine
Yes,
and
yeah.
shop with us.
And we'll have
be
spring
looking forward to it.
slushies and just some Easter candy and things to snack on while you're
snackies,
here. And-
exactly.
but they're doing the art walk downtown, so there's going to be lots of people out and about, and it should be a really fun day. And then Sunday at 12:01, assuming my sale starts automatically, I'm going to have to stay up past midnight to make sure that the sale
Because
starts.
you don't trust your software?
I don't trust. It's, you leave it up to a software, it's,
Uh-oh.
That's
That's kind of what happened last time.
Yeah.
It was failing.
So I will be staying up to make sure that stinker turns on.
I can't help you there.
No.
But fortunately, you can be on top of it, and you're more of a night person than me.
Yeah, and I'll just sleep in. It's fine. It's Saturday night. I'll be up late anyway. I'm a night owl.
So if you want to shop early, there you go. Shop early Sunday morning. That's
Yeah.
the deal. And
Or stay up late with me.
We're gonna enjoy having that fun weekend. It's
Yeah.
time for a spring open house. So I hope you can join us here in the store. And if not, the sale will kick in for you on Sunday, and we'll be ready to start shipping on Monday.
Yes.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Day. Oh my.
Okay, that phone's just ringing. So we're gonna receive some more freight today, show you an update tomorrow on what's arriving. There's lots of things that should make it just in time for the weekend in the
Yay.
spring and summer category. You're gonna enjoy the
you can shop
extras.
restocks now.
There you go.
Shop all of the restocks and the beautiful new things. We're getting restocks and new stuff in all the time, and we're putting new floral designs on all the time. So.
Yes, that's true. There will be a lot more florals. They're
Yeah.
they're designing as many as they can make.
Yeah.
I think the biggest holdup is getting them onto the website. So
Takes a little
watch
time.
for more photos every day and new arrivals.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it a day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See ya, everyone.